Good morning, everyone. So today is a super exciting dream day for me because today I'm gonna get a kitchen island. I love a kitchen island. I have always wanted one. In our old house, we had this super cute little portable one and it worked really well, and then Jacob was able to do like his Chef Jacob from it, and it was just so nice to have. And when we moved to this new house about 2 years ago, our first thing that we wanted to update was this kitchen. So there are definitely a bunch of like cosmetic things that I want to do. I really want to brighten up this room and give it like a fun, bright, exciting feeling. But when we talked to all the people that we've been talking to do it, the quotes were like $50,000. This is a great kitchen. And I'm just not the kind of person that spends $50,000 on something that like already works. Like that just like, I just can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Although people have given us so many great design ideas and so many like interesting things, it wasn't ever really like perfect where I was like, yeah, that's my dream kitchen. It was always kind of like working with our kind of awkward space, and it got to a point of like tearing out walls and like doing all these extreme things. And I just basically want an island. And I want it to be pretty. Like that's all I really want. So we've come up with a solution. We're not experts. This is probably a terrible idea, but I just can't do it. I can't spend all that money. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do some cosmetic upgrades down the line. We're gonna make the counters brighter. We're going to probably paint these cabinets and like have them be white and just like a really bright feeling. Definitely change the floors. That's like really important to me, so I don't like these floors, but it's okay. I'm really appreciative for this house and this home and this kitchen. It's amazing. It's just not me. It's not our family. It's not like what I want it to feel like in a kitchen. So our very first step is to get some kind of an island in here. And we're gonna go back to our olden days and get a portable island, except this one that I found is actually like pretty big, and I think it'll serve all the purposes that I need. So I'm really, really excited about it. And Christopher, my wonderful husband, is a total builder man. I am not skilled in the building department. And he is going to be building it today. And I think he's gonna get some help from the kids. I know Jacob and Parker are really excited to help. And I'm sure, what? Parker just said, and Duncan really wants to help. Bailey, I don't know if she's that interested, but maybe. She hasn't expressed much interest. So we'll see if she pitches in. And
I'll take all the help I can get. Anybody that wants to help me, they can help me.
Well, I'm gonna probably be sipping my tea.
Okay. So no help from you.
I'll be cheering you on.
That helps, I like that.
Yeah, no help from me. But I'll be very, very excited the whole time because I can't wait for this. And we picked out an island that I think we'll be able to like paint and add, like when we get new counters, we'll be able to put those new counters on the island. And it's also like kind of a butcher block look to it. So even if we don't paint it, I think it'll fit into this kitchen and then like any kitchen because it kind of fits into anything. So we'll see. Are you ready to be a builder man?
I have my shoes on.
Those are some building shoes.
Yeah.
They're new.
Gotta have those closed-toed shoes on.
Protect the feet, protect the toes, protect the toes.
Okay, so we ordered this from Wayfair. This is the Butcher Block Work Center Plus with drop lead. It comes in 2 boxes, which was actually a little confusing because one box showed up to our house and we checked the tracking information. It said everything had been delivered and there was no more to the package. We contacted the company and they were super helpful and told us to just hold on to that one box and they'd send us out a new one. And so they sent us out this set here, and then a couple days later the second box arrived. So now we've got to figure out how to get that other unit back to them, but they were super helpful on the phone. So we bought this unit on Wayfair for around $700, and even though there was an issue with the shipping, they took care of it right away, so that was really good. It does kind of seem like this box went through it to get here. A lot of the stuff is kind of disheveled in here. Nothing looks damaged, but the box was a little beat up and it looks like the styrofoam's like even cracked and moved out of the way so that things could slide around inside. This is really good, solid, heavy wood though. This is really nice. Something I like to do when I'm building furniture is I'll lay out all the pieces so that I can see them all. Like I won't stack them, I'll lay them out so that I can see each piece So when I get to that part in the instructions, it's really easy for me to just grab it and put it together. Good planning?
Mm-hmm.
So we flattened out one of the boxes, that way the wood doesn't get damaged on the floor as we're working on it. And the first step is to get all the hardware onto the doors.
Right now I'm building a spice rack, and I'm super excited to fill this up with a bunch of spices. What's a spice rack? So this holds your spices, and you can put it in here, and there's going to be a back on there.
So one little tip that I have whenever you're building furniture is they usually have a page like this one, which shows all the hardware, and a page like this one that shows all the wood that you're using. And the first thing I do is tear those out so that I can set them next to the instructions, because this is constantly saying, get the number 8 1.5 inch flathead screwed thingamabob. And I don't know what that is just by reading it. So I have this here on the ground next to me, and I can go, oh, okay, that's this screw here. Because they have the screw dimensions laid out right there. So I know that this is the screw that I need. I've been doing that this whole time we've been building. So we'll attach the back with these 2 screws here, and we need to make sure all the slots line up. This piece looks just like this piece, but if we swapped them accidentally, then there wouldn't be a slot on that side, but there's a slot on this side. Okay, so we've run into our first problem here, and it's this piece here. It looks like it got squashed or manufactured incorrectly. I can't get my Allen wrench into it. This Allen wrench came with it. I can't get it in there, so I can't screw it. I tried using this bit, which does seem to grab into it and turn it, but you'll notice that even the threads are all wavy. Those are all supposed to be straight, and they're all wavy and bent way out of shape. So the one on this side is fine, but the one on this side of the drawer over here doesn't have a piece, which means this side of the drawer, when you pull on the handle, it's not locked into place. It's just gonna be broken. Normally when something like this happens, I have to run to the hardware store and find a piece that works. This is a really specialized piece, so I don't think that's gonna work at all. The other option is to call Wayfair, have them send over a piece, but we have an extra unit right now, so I'm gonna take the piece out of that and then explain it to Wayfair and put the piece in here. So this actually worked out pretty well that the shipping mistake happened. Okay, we managed to get a replacement out of the other pack, and now this drawer's all finished. It's a really nice wide drawer, and it's really shallow, which I like in a drawer.
All right, I took a minute from my cheering on to do my makeup, so. But look at my husband in a little cage thing. I love it so much already.
Oh, hi.
I love my dad in that little cage thing.
Me too.
Jacob was in here before. He got out through the doorway. I go in and out from the top.
I want to see Jakey go through the door. Whoa, that is big.
You could fit like 3 Jakes in there.
I love it. I love it so much already. I'm so excited. It's a beauty. You goose. Oh, don't get your hair cut. Oh, that's fine.
Okay, so this unit is gonna sit in our kitchen in this direction here. There's gonna be a leaf that comes out here that you can actually open up and sit at, which is really cool. And it comes with a spice rack and a towel rack. And Jessica and I have been talking about this for quite a while now, trying to figure out which side it should go on, because the spice rack and the towel rack, which I ended up putting here, are interchangeable. You can put them on either side in this unit. We decided here, because it's closest to the coffee machine, and as you can see right here, we always need a towel, a kitchen towel near the coffee machine. But it was a hard decision because our dishwasher's on this side. So we're like, which side do we put it on? This is what we decided on. Hopefully we made a good decision and I don't have to take the whole thing apart later. You listen? Are you listening? Yeah?
So I don't.
What do you think of the island, Duncan?
Yeah.
Good? You like it? Do you think we should do some good cooking on it?
Yeah.
Yep. What's in there?
Yeah.
Air? Is there a shelf? Overall, this was a really good build. I'm really glad I had Jacob to help me because he was a super big help. He's able to do much bigger jobs than he used to. And I was really able to include him a lot in the build of this thing. Everything feels super solid. The casters work really well. They lock into place if I don't want it rolling everywhere. But the nice thing is, if I put the leaf down and roll it, I can actually roll it out of this room without having to lift anything, which is super cool. The storage down below is really deep. So it's gonna fit stuff. This we're planning on keeping in here. We decided to go with a smaller top shelf and a longer bottom shelf so we could put in like cookie sheets and stuff like that. This top drawer is really big and shallow, which is great for cooking utensils. I will say that out of all the stuff, the top shelf works the least well. Everything else is so good in this that it feels like it should have some really nice non-slam drawer things or just nicer hardware. The way it is now, it kind of sticks and you have to pull on it. It slides nice once it gets out of that stick motion. And the drawer is also where the broken little mechanism was. That to me is the one like downside of the whole thing. The rest I'm super excited about. I love that you can sit on the other side of it. The kids can do their schoolwork up there while I'm doing some cooking in here, and we can have conversation while other things are going on. Jess and I could sit there and have tea or coffee in the mornings. Super excited about prepping food on this. It's a really good surface for it.
Oh my goodness, this is amazing! It is so big. It's like, it fits perfectly in our kitchen. I think it goes really well. This real wood looks so good.
This is beautiful. I love it.
It's really nice, huh? They did a great job. This can fold down so that people can sit. We can fit 2 or 3 chairs there, I think. This kitchen island is awesome. I totally love it. I can't believe we kind of changed our whole kitchen dynamic for just $700. Like, that's pretty cool. Ooh, I can't wait to fill it with all the things. I can't wait to do all the things in the thing. I'm so excited. This is awesome. I feel like our house is really coming together in so many ways. I'm so grateful that Christopher and the boys took over this project. They did a really great job. It's 3 p.m. right now, and I think they started it at around 11 a.m. So that means it took them about 4 hours to build, I'd say. I've been hearing complaints about this drawer. So let me check that out. Ooh, I get it. It like kind of catches. Can you fix the drawer? Guess what? Christopher just fixed the drawer. So now everything works and it's perfect.
You have to use power tools on the drawer part. So if you try and hand screw the screws in, they won't go in far enough.
And then
I had to
the
back
drawer
them
will
out
stick.
and then push them in real fast.
He did it, he did the thing. Look at how much he squats when he's next to me. Hey!
That's how Parker learned the splits, is from me being in videos with you.